妹妹假爸喂 Welcome back to Kaohsiung Chica Down Under. If you're new here, my name is Rose. I'm originally from Kaohsiung, Taiwan, and I moved to Australia about 7 years ago. On my channel, I share some cultural differences, my life here in Australia with my Aussie hubby, and other fun things about living abroad. Now, with Tomb Sweeping Festival just around the corner, and Easter is coming up soon as well, I thought what a good chance to compare these two, which is what I do on my channel. Today, I actually have two guests joining me in this video. So now, let's welcome our first guest. That's my Aussie hubby, Misha.
大家好，我是米夏。
Alright, and the other one will be my Aussie friend, Pam. Yay! Welcome, Pam.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Pamela.
So today, this is how we're gonna do this video. So we will talk about the Tomb Sweeping Festival in Taiwan, and then these two's gonna tell us about the Easter here in Australia. And then towards the end, we will do the most exciting part, which is the Hot Cross Buns taste testing. We've got all different flavors here.
Can I do this part first? I'm hungry.
So stick around and watch to the end. You will know which flavor is our favorite, so you can go get it and try yourself. Alright, let's get started. Do you know what's Tomb Sweeping Festival?
I think isn't that where they burn all the fake money and do all the sweeping and the tombs?
Yeah, pretty accurate. So Tomb Sweeping happens in April. It's not always on the same day, but roughly like the first week of April. Back in old days, when they passed away, their family will just bury them in the cemetery. And then once a year, during this Tomb Sweeping festival, all the family members will go back to the cemetery to tidy up the tomb. On that day, they will prepare lots of food, which we call like offering for their ancestors. And they'll also burn the ghost money. We will eat a specific thing on that festival. We call it kind of like a burrito thing. The wrap is made of rice. So it's kind of like instead of corn tortilla, it's like rice tortilla. It's actually the wrap of the ice cream you like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the 春卷冰淇淋. Yeah. And then we will put some meat or vegetable, whatever you want to put inside, and then eat it.
Sounds healthy.
There was a time when I was trying to lose weight. I'll just eat that every day because it is like veggie. Yeah, it's very healthy.
That's really different to Australia because every time Easter comes around, I'm just looking forward to chocolate.
Yeah, well, being a Christian nation, it's primarily a religious holiday that commemorates Jesus' death. You know, on the first day that he was crucified, and then on day 3, he's risen again. But Hallmark has made it that really it's about Easter bunnies hopping around and eating chocolate and
All the fun stuff.
to be honest, most people, I don't even know that they would even realize that it's a religious holiday. We actually weren't allowed to celebrate Easter with chocolate and rabbits. So we were never given chocolate because it was like against our religion. All these other things, I think it just became Hallmark tradition to be able to sell more things to people.
Yeah.
Like Hot Cross Buns and chocolate, because you can't sell a resurrection in the shop.
Yeah, but a hot cross bun is religious. There's a cross on it. This is a religious bun. I'm eating this for Jesus.
Besides eating chocolate, what else do you do? When you were a kid,
I think we did some games where the parents would like hide chocolate Easter eggs around the garden and we had to go and find them and then we got to eat them.
Easter egg hunt.
Easter egg hunt, yeah.
Actually, there's an element to it that the kids actually believe that the chocolate is coming from a bunny. So they believe that when you wake up in the morning, kind of like Christmas, that the Easter bunny has come and delivered the chocolates.
do you use that as like a trick to discipline your kids like Christmas?
A little bit, yeah.
That's it. I was going to ask that now. I was going to ask that too.
Absolutely.
No
Anytime you
eggs,
can
no
utilize-
Santa, no Tooth Fairy.
That's it. You gotta use all of them, as you know they're watching you right now. You know that they're not gonna reward this behavior. Why not?
Traumatize a kid to know they're being watched by these secret creatures the whole time. They're like, Mom.
So now let's get into the fun part.
This is the normal.
This is the traditional one. So what's in the traditional one?
So it's like a cinnamon, sweetish kind of bread with
Sultanas.
Smells like the fruit mince pie.
yeah, it's like a whole
It's
spice.
spicy, yeah.
Although sometimes one of the houses we have chocolate chips in there instead of the fruit. So they're the three kinds of traditional is like this with fruit, or with chocolate chips instead of fruit, or plain no fruit at all.
Today we've got some crazy flavor. We've got this very Aussie flavor. Vegemite and cheese. Ta-da-da-da-da!
Look, I gotta put something in here. That could be considered Aussie flavor, but maybe 2% of Australians have ever tried this.
Yeah, like you've never seen it before.
I'm nearly 50 and I've never seen this before. This is not a traditional Australian
No.
thing. I think we should have this one first because then we
Yeah.
can wash it down and fill with the better ones.
That's what I think as well. Yeah.
Oh, and this one is Biscoff.
Yeah.
So Hot Cross Buns filled with Biscoff.
They're putting Biscoff in everything nowadays.
Yeah.
Just,
I love Biscoff. Who doesn't? And then we've got one more flavor.
This one you can't go wrong.
It's very Aussie as well, isn't it?
Yeah, wagon wheels. They're Australian. Wagon wheels, yeah, check it out.
Oh, wait, that's Australian.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
they?
pretty sure they are. I don't know, I think they are.
Okay.
Yeah, what Aussie says they are. They are.
Wagon wheels.
Anyway, we're gonna heat up all these crazy hot cross buns and then try them out. Alright, we've got our Vegemite and cheese hot cross bun here.
Just to be clear, there's no smell like cinnamon or spice like a normal hot cross bun. It just smells like Vegemite and cheese.
Does it?
You smell cheese?
Yeah, this smells like a Vegemite and cheese.
I
roll to
smell
me.
cheese. I don't smell Vegemite.
I smell Vegemite.
Oh.
Anyway.
Ching ching. Ching ching. Bing.
Here we go. Okay, ready.
I don't know. I expected to see some Vegemite bits or cheesy bits on the inside, but I think they've just obviously infused it in.
I think I've just mixed it through the whole bread roll,
The
so it's
batter.
evenly
bread roll.
spread through. Tastes better than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm a bit disappointed. It's kind of boring. Do you like it?
You know me, and I love hot cross buns, and I love anything nice. The fact that I've put that plate down and moved it away is a clear indication of what I think of this.
We're gonna do scores out of like 5 or 10 for this. I've already got a score in mind.
So, out of 5, how would you rate it?
0.75 out of 5.
Alright.
Ooh, not a happy camper over here.
Waste of time.
For me, I'll probably give it a 2. Yeah, it's kind of boring. What about you, Pam?
I'm gonna go like a 3.
Wow, out of 5.
Yeah.
We should get 3 more.
I've never seen a savory hot cross bun in my life. Like, they're always sweet. So it's a very strange concept to give it a rating, because to me it just doesn't taste like a hot cross bun at all.
Alright, next let's move on to something a little bit more edible.
Can we do the traditional one?
Let me say, the way that you are meant to have a hot cross bun is splitting them in half and toasting them in the oven.
Yeah.
And then putting butter on it so that the butter melts all through the bread. So they're meant to be toasted, so they're a little bit crunchy on the outside, but soft and warm on the inside. They taste very, very different if you prepare it in the oven versus if you just put it in the microwave to warm it up. I feel like if we're teaching people the way to eat hot cross buns, people are going to be like, that's not even how you eat them.
You twats.
Do you normally toast your buns?
Hell no, I just eat them straight out the pack.
Is it?
Yeah. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll microwave them.
So we're gonna turn on our oven and then toast them all. And we'll come back in a bit and try the rest. Now we're all in the kitchen.
You would normally break open the bun
Yeah.
and heat it, and then as they come out, you want to get a nice bit of butter. You need to do it as soon as they come out of the oven, right? So they're really nice and hot. You put it on, and you do put on quite a lot, and you just let it sit there, and eventually that's going to melt right in, and then you want to eat it as soon as you can. Now, so that it melts in your mouth.
Nice.
It's all silent in the kitchen. It's like we're watching someone do brain surgery or something here.
There's a lot of special technique to this. I mean, you can't just go and
And eat.
cut it open.
How many years of university did it take to be able to prepare hot cross buns the way you do?
You know what? It's probably 0.75.
1.75 sounds familiar.
Straight out of the oven, some fresh butter melted in. See how we go. This is the traditional one.
I like it. I think I find the problem.
Better than out of the packet, right?
Yeah.
Totally different taste. That's how I was taught to eat hot cross buns. No.
And the top does taste different to the bottom. Different how?
Because the top, you get like a different surface on the bun. And you get a little hard cross on it, obviously. But this one, you don't have the same surface. It's just like the normal bread, but you get like almost like a glossy surface.
So you prefer the top?
I like them both.
You like to top or bottom?
Definitely like them both.
Sorry.
Hot cross buns, you mean? Oh, sorry. The top.
So can you tell the difference?
Yes, my way is still better.
How?
I'm sorry, I gotta put my foot down.
Yeah, straight out of the packet. Tastes better than this.
No, microwaving it slightly. That's it. I got some like weird flavors in this one where I'm not used to. I'll have it my way. Look, whatever you do not cut it. Rip it apart, yeah? You get in big trouble.
Put it in the comments. What do you prefer? Do you like the top? Do you like the bottom? Do you like it toasted? Do you like it in the microwave?
That's
Or
it.
straight out of the packet?
Warm, soft, clumpy. Just like me.
I will say this, I've just tried the Vegemite and cheese one that's been in the oven, and that is better coming out of the oven than microwave.
Oh, that's so different. For the Vegemite one,
Yeah, big difference. Much better.
that's crazy. That tastes so different for me in the oven to when it was just microwaved. Such a stronger Vegemite flavor. What's your score now? You said it was 0.75? What have we risen to?
After it's been done in the oven, I think we've moved up to a solid 2.
Wow, that's a big increase.
And mine will probably increase from 2 to 3, I think. Just tastes better.
Well, I was in between 3 and 4 before, so now I'm at 4.
Really? We still have 2 more.
I think we've left the best 2 to last as well, so I don't
Yeah.
know where you're gonna go from 4 upwards.
See, I'm not a big sweet fan, so I don't expect my scores to be very high for these
Okay.
really sweet ones.
For me, the traditional ones, out of the microwave, solid 4 out of 5. Toasted, 3.25.
And my score for the traditional one will probably be 3.5.
A few hours later.
This takes some serious thought. This is a very serious matter. I'm gonna go 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Because I do like it better than the Vegemite one.
So there's no room for improvement.
No,
That is the best hot cross bun you can have.
it's gotta be fresh, like straight out, done, bang. Here we go. Props to wagon wheels. Let's see. I'm interested to see what they're gonna actually smell like. Because your traditional hot cross bun is very like cinnamon and spicy. Whoa.
What?
That is so strong. Strong marshmallow.
Oh, really?
Here we go. So we break it across. It's very important to break and not cut. It changes the texture.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm sorry I cut the last one.
You can never live that down. Look at it. It's so chocolatey. The bread itself is like chocolate. Yum. Wow. It's gonna be sweet. So we're gonna break it.
Oh, you break like top and bottom.
See, and then it leaves that nice texture. Alright, here we go. Into the oven. A couple of minutes should do the trick. And then we'll put that butter on.
A few minutes later.
Alright, we've got our wagon wheels heated up and then butter's on there as well. Smells so good.
And the smell's totally different to when we first opened the packet too.
Very sweet, very marshmallowy.
You know what? It smells a little bit more now like a s'more.
Alright, let's get into this while it's still fresh and crunchy.
It's a bit like
crunchy on
a
it.
brownie as well. So good.
They're all still going. And there's 2 bites from me.
That good, huh?
No, really.
No?
Oh,
You don't like it?
it's not that I don't like it, but I expected better.
I'm telling you, I think your crunchy technique is throwing me off here.
Sorry, what?
So, Pam, score out of 5?
Well, being that I'm not a huge sweet tooth fan, the sugar content in that thing, I feel a little bit sick after 2 bites. It'd be like a 1 for me.
One, just one.
It's so sickly sweet. Like I feel sick now.
I'll probably give it a 4.
Really? That
Yeah,
high?
I like it.
I would give this one a 3, maybe. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
I have to agree. The traditional just is so much above the others.
Traditional one's the best so far, but we've got one more
Yes,
to challenge that title, and it's the ones with Biscoff.
It's Biscoff. There's some gooey bits inside. I'll show you.
That smells like Biscoff.
Alright, let's dig
ready?
in.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
It's really got that sticky, gooey Biscoff
Spread.
texture to it. So it's probably going to take a while for these people to talk.
Oh,
Massive goo.
wow.
Wow.
Still some ingredients off you.
You like the sweet one.
So I guess the rating for this one
Good.
for you is not that high.
1.5.
Wow.
But that's because I'm not such a sweet person. Like I am sweet with chocolate,
What do you think?
but
of
not
sweet
other
ham?
sweets.
Oh yeah, I think this one 4.5. This
Wow,
one
you
is
like
my
this
favourite.
better than traditional.
Yeah.
I got to insert here. I love having my hot cross buns from the microwave and ripping them up and dunking them in a nice latte or cappuccino. So this Biscoff one would be a perfect combination to just dunk inside a coffee.
Hot cross buns, microwave, rip, dunk. Oh, your uncle.
And for me, I'll probably give the Biscoff one 4.3.
Wow.
I like
So
it.
you guys both rated Biscoff the highest.
Yeah. Yummy. If you like sweet, go get the Biscoff one and try it, and let us know if you like it or not. Or what other flavors have you tried, which you think it's 5 out of 5. Let us know in the comment as well.
And do you prefer your hot cross buns in the microwave or ripped up and in the oven? Hot cross bun connoisseurs here. Come join our community.
Alright, that's all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe
To like.
and share. And we'll see you in the next one. Hasta luego!
Bye.
Bye.